really lonely in the beginning of my marriage. Part of why I was lonely is that my beloved, he's not chatty at all. And so when we would go on these amazing vacations that he would take us on, he would be not chatty. And I would look out the window and honestly, I would cry. Not out loud, because it's not okay to be super duper needy. I would cry and wonder, what had I done wrong? Why was he so mad with me? Because in my family of origin, when people don't talk with you, they are mad with you. Or at least that's what I believed. I don't know if it's true, because now I see so many stories that little me told myself to explain why other people were the way they were, and it was easiest to hold myself responsible, blame myself, find fault in myself to understand it, because then I didn't need to be angry with them. So, with my loneliness, I made traveling with him miserable for me. I am now 30 years into this relationship, still untangling how I traumatized myself when we would go on vacation. Pool swarm. How I would traumatize myself when we would go on vacation, because I would just try and figure out, how could I do better? How could I be better? How could I not make him so angry with me? And babyface, he was not angry with me. He was just driving, keeping the vehicle between the two lines, making sure that we got somewhere safe. I did it. I did it to me. I didn't understand what I was doing. Like I wasn't on purpose making myself miserable. And then ultimately kind of shitting on the whole vacation, because my sadness and fear about being displeasing to him like overshadowed all of it. And then when he was generous, because baby, he's generous, and he would say, would you like a prize? Because we would go somewhere, and like we don't go one place, we like land and then we drive all around. And so he always gets himself a prize here and a prize there and a prize here and a prize there. And he would say, would you like something? Would you like a prize? And I would look, and there was this thing in my heart that was like, well, I don't want to ask for too much. And what if I get this thing now, but later I find what I really want? And still somewhere imprinted in me was, you don't get to ask for too much. You only get to say you want something if they say, no, really, you could have it. If they'd work to convince me that I could have more than the minimum, that was when I gave myself permission. So now I belong to myself. He doesn't have to be responsible. And look, anymore, if I'm really worried that something is going on with him, I will say, if something's going on, I'm glad to hear about it. But I don't put him in a corner by saying, what's wrong? And I don't put me in a corner by saying, what did I do? I just let us be. And when you want to learn how to do this, you come hang out with me. Hang out with me on the socials. I have one-on-one time available if you want to work personally with me. And I'm going to open up a group. And we can all learn how to belong to ourselves differently. Because our brains, when we were little people, made up so many ways for us to protect ourselves. And it didn't know how to just look at things objectively. Especially when we're tiny, we blame ourselves. Especially when we're tiny. All right. Madly in love with you. Come hang out with me. Share it. Save it. But come hang out with me. I have a free Facebook group called Porch Party with Brandy and Moran. That's me. So come on over there. If I could crack open my heart and you could see what's there, it is someone who belongs to themselves and someone who gives other people the freedom to not have to shine on me all the time, because my shine comes from me. And then I get to enjoy the way other people shine on me, and I notice it because I wasn't trying to squeeze it out of them. So much love. Talk to you later.